everyone, today we are reviewing 3 Essence products. And Essence is just kind of one of those products that it's gonna be really big sometime soon. It's kind of like the e.l.f. of America, except this is the Canadian one. And Essence is honestly one of the most affordable and it's just like you get what you pay for your money. So if you don't want to go spend $12 for nail polish, you buy this $1 nail polish. I think it's $1, I'm not sure, but you honestly get what your money's worth. So the products we're going to do today is the Sun Club bronzer, the Stay Matte Essence lipstick, and the Silky Touch blush. So before this, I only tried the Essence eyeshadows, and I have 2 eyeshadows from it, a gold and a brown one, and I can say those are my most used eyeshadows, hands down. I use it more than I use my makeup palette, and I use my makeup palette a lot. It's just one of them broke, and I'm kind of upset about that now, but Essence has honestly been, I saw it once at a Shoppers Drug Mart for a gala, and I ended up buying those 2 eyeshadows, and I think they were $1 each, which is a huge score for eyeshadow. If you get an eyeshadow for $1, you should go run and buy every single color. And I really regret not buying other colors, because this was 8th grade and I actually didn't know like the brand Essence. I wasn't familiar with it, so I just said, okay, I'll go try it out and see how I like it. And I never ended up going back buying it, just because I never ended up going back to Shoppers Drug Mart for some strange reason. But I'll start off with the bronzer, because this has changed my life, even though I've only been using it for a week now. So today was picture day, and I have actually a video of my picture day, so if you click on my face you will be redirected to my picture day makeup look. But this is the Sun Club matte bronzing powder, and this is for blonde and lighter skin. So I originally didn't want it in blonde, but I ended up getting it blonde. But let me explain why I'm perfectly okay with this. So this is a color that shows up so nicely and pigmented. You can work this into a really nice darker color for someone with darker skin, or if you can go really lightly, this should work perfectly with someone with really light skin. My brother has light skin, and I tried this on him. It is such a flattering color on someone with light skin. It has absolutely no shimmer at all, which is so crazy, because like it's completely matte. You don't get any shimmer, you don't get disco ball or anything. It is all matte, and it's true to its words. So once again, I am pretty dark, so I'm not your like typical white girl. I'm not even white actually, but I applied this today for the first time for my picture days, because I want a bit more of a definition in my cheeks. I'm like, worst comes to worst, it doesn't even show up. I applied this, and I don't know if it's still on, like if it's still visible, but it made my jaw look so amazing. My jaw just looked really point. Looked like I had really nice cheekbones. It just looked so amazing. My face looked so much slimmer, and I actually got a lot of compliments on how nice. Oh, my nail broke. I actually got a lot of compliments on how nice my skin looked, and I don't even know if it was my skin, but I think it was just like my face overall. And it says it's best for lighter skin types, but honestly, I can promise you, you can go into Essence and go buy any single color, and you can work it so well. I took this and I went over it twice. The first time was just kind of really light glow. The second time I went around, I had a really nice definition. So if you do have lighter skin, it will work perfectly for you. If you have lighter skin, you buy the darker one. I'm sure it would be okay, because you can just use it for the summertime when you end up bronzed. So the formula on this is really nice, except it is a bit powdery. Like when you swirl it around, it does get a bit powdery, but it has a really cute design, so that's perfectly fine with me. It kind of smells very faintly like cinnamon, which is kind of weird, but you can't really like smell it unless you put your nose in it. The formula is really smooth. It goes on really smoothly. It kind of feels like you put on just pressed powder on your face. It lasts really well. I had it on for 15 hours today and it stayed really well. I don't know how well you can see it right now, but this product is definitely something I would go and repurchase as soon as it runs out. And I was actually looking for a bronzer, and I was gonna go spend my money on one of the Benefit Hoola bronzers, but then I found this and I'm like, why spend all that money when I can use this? And look how big this is. Like, this is the blush and this is the bronzer. This is 15 grams, this is 5 grams. That is so huge. I'll be using this for the rest of the year. I am so in love with this, and I never really used to wear bronzer because I didn't have a good bronzer. I found it pointless. I had this one from Physicians Formula, and it just made my skin look sparkly. I don't know, I didn't like it, but I will be using bronzer every single day now because it makes a huge difference in your face. Next is the Silky Touch blush, and this is in the color 50 Sweetheart. So it comes in this really cute swirly design, if I can open it. It comes in a really cute swirly design, and this does smell a bit chalky, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now this does have sparkles in it. So if you're someone that isn't the biggest fan of sparkles, I wouldn't recommend this just because there are quite a few sparkly grains on it. It does pick up all the sparkles and you're left with a really nice shimmer. But this is something really nice for if you're going to a party or something, because who doesn't like this like shimmer showing when you're at a party? But if you're going for picture day, I would not recommend this because it would look a tad weird, or if you're just going to work or something, this wouldn't be the best. But this is a really nice and pigmented color for parties and work, and I'm actually planning on using this so much for the holidays because just of the sparkle. The color is a really nice creamy pinky color. It shows up really nice on my skin. It's kind of like a lightish floral pink with a hint of lots of sparkles. Yeah, the formula is really soft. It's really, it doesn't give off powder when you swirl it like the bronzer did, so that's a really nice plus. So it doesn't get all over the place. It gives a really nice, not bronzer, but it gives a really nice highlight to your face as well. So not only does it act as a blush, but I would prefer to use this as a highlight because it has given such a nice highlight color. And this is probably $1. Once again, I'm not sure actually how much these cost, depends on where you live. But for a blush this size, this cute, and this nice of a color and color payoff, I will swipe my finger so easily and little, like it comes off that well. For like, this is definitely something I will go and look to find a different color in, just something a bit more wearable to school. But this is something I will be using every single Christmas, every single Thanksgiving. I'm really excited to use this for my birthday in January because I'm thinking of a winter wonderland, so you know, a lot of sparkles, and this will perfectly be the perfect thing. So this is the Essence Stay Matte Lip Cream in Velvet Rose. So when I first read this, I was kind of laughing because I'm like, yeah, a lip cream that's matte. Like, let's be real, Essence, who are you kidding? But then I kind of opened it up, and you know, it has a brush, it has a tube. The smell, I can't describe what it smells like. It smells like cotton candy. It smells exactly like cotton candy. That's what it is. And I adore cotton candy, so the smell gets like an extra 5 points just for that. So the brush is a really nice brush, you know, just put it on. And then the color, I at first really hated this color. I put it on, I was like, what the hell is this color? I first looked at the color and I kind of laughed at myself, like, what are you wearing, Sam? But that color is not attractive. It's in Velvet Rose, by the way. So at first it wasn't really flattering on my skin tone, and then I waited a couple minutes and it dried and it turned out completely matte. And I don't know if it was the gloss that just made it look bad, but when it turned matte, it looked so nice on my skin. It looked so flattering. The color just really worked in my eyeshadow that day. And then I tried it again. So then I took a really hot pink lipstick and I put this over top. So this is a bit more of a darker pink. So I took my hot pink lipstick and I put this over top and I kind of like blended them together. It made the most perfect color ever. So I'm calling this my blending lipstick because it's that basic pink that every girl needs, where you're able to like take any color and mix it up. I tried it with a nude lipstick that I usually don't wear enough because it's really nude, and this gave it a really nice mixture between a lightish pinkish nudish color, which was really nice. And I also took my bright red and I mixed it with this, and it really toned it down to a plum color. So this is honestly the most perfect color that you could ever find. The downside is kind of makes your lips feel a bit sticky for a couple of minutes until it dries, but once it dries, it does feel pretty matte. And when they say matte, they're not kidding. This is completely matte. It goes on your lips really smooth, and then when it dries, it's completely matte. You can keep touching your lips, but nothing comes off. It's completely matte. So that it was a big problem for me at first when I didn't like the color, so I was kind of like freaking out how to get it off. But besides that, it is a really nice formula. It doesn't seem like something that would wear off too easily. Like, it does stay on for a while. The only thing that I do not like is that when I put it on, if you have dry skin, it really catches the creases of your lips, or if you have any really dry skin. So that's why you have to wear this with a lip balm or a lipstick underneath. So I usually just put an ES balm over top, or my baby lips, and I put this over top. It usually works really well, but if you have dry lips and you don't put anything over top of it, this will look really bad. And that, I don't know if all lipsticks are like that, or maybe because this formula is a bit heavier than most, but that is a pretty bad downside. But other than that, I adore this, and for, I don't even know how much this costs either, but I'm sure that you can find a color that you would love. And I'm for sure going to go buy this again. I'm thinking of getting a really nice reddy plum color just to like neutralize everything or make it a bit more fallish. So long story short, all these 3 Essence products are something that you have to go look for. Even if you don't need a bronzer or a lip gloss or a blush, I will promise you, you will be so happy that you tried this. You can use these for so many things, and they're so versatile. They're such pretty colors, and they're such great prices. I'm not asking you to go buy something that's like $50. This is something that is in everyone's price range. You will love it just like I love it. And I am sure that you will be commenting on this video as soon as you buy it, saying, holy crap, why did I not buy this earlier? So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for a nail polish review from Essence as well for the prettiest colors ever. So I'll talk to you later.